This is a continuation of yesterday's notes, and we're going to talk about the graph of a linear equations, okay? So the graph of a linear equation represents all the solutions of the equation. Okay, so a graph of linear equation. So it's a line, you guys. So you guys, a line, anything on the line makes the linear equation true. But what we're going to do is we're going to focus on 2 points. We're going to focus on the x-intercept and the y-intercept. So the x-intercept is where the line crosses the x-axis. Okay? Okay, so it's where the line crosses the x-axis. That's the x-axis. And the ordered pair always looks like A, 0. So A represents a number, okay? And anytime you write the x-intercept, you always write A, comma 0. When we go to take your test next Monday, next Tuesday, this is what it's going to look like, okay? Then the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis. And that looks like 0, comma B. So the 2 points that we're going to focus on is the x-intercept and the y-intercept. Yep. So now what we're going to do is it says to find the x-intercept, let y equals 0 and solve for x. So we're going to take this equation, the 3x plus 2y, and we're going to equal that to 6 because apparently I forgot to put 6 in there. So we're going to do 3x plus 2y equals 6. And we're going to plug in 0 for y. And we're going to solve for x. So you guys, if it says find the x-intercept, what you do is you basically get rid of y. How do you get rid of y? You plug in 0. So you guys, 2 times 0 is 0. So I have 3x equals 6. What is 6 divided by 3? Huh? What is 6 divided by 3? Who said it?
2.
Wait.
I think Katie said, wasn't it 3?
So my answer is 2, 0. That's my x-intercept. And as you can see, 2, 0 is on the x-axis. They have already got it graphed. Okay, now let's find the y-intercept. The y-intercept, we're going to do the same equation, but this time we're going to plug in 0 for x. So to find the x, we plug in 0 for y. To find the y, we plug in 0 for x. And look, you guys, when we plug in 0 for x, 3 times 0 is 0. We're left with 2y equals 6. Well, what is 6 divided by 2? So our y-intercept is 0, comma 3, and then we graph it. So this is your y-intercept. This is your x-intercept. And then I graph them. This one goes on the x-axis, 2, 0. This one goes on the y-axis, and then we connect them. So we're going to concentrate on 1 and 2, okay? Examples 1 and 2. So can I move this?
Yes.
Okay, so number 1. We're going to find the x-intercept, we're going to find the y-intercept. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to find the x-intercept. So my equation is 2x plus y equals negative 2. That's my equation, because that's the one they gave me. Okay, so I just want to finish this problem. So to find the x-intercept, I'm going to plug in 0 for y. What is negative 2 divided by 2? Negative 2, it is negative 1. So my x-intercept is negative 1, 0. And that's what I'm going to graph. I'm going to go over to negative 1, and I'm going to graph that point. And the reason I went over to negative 1 and I graphed it, because it was 0. I don't go up or down. To find the y-intercept, what do you think I'm going to do now?
Replace x with 0.
I'm going to replace x with 0, and I'm going to solve for y. Well, 2 times 0 is 0. So y equals negative 2. So my y-intercept is 0, negative 2. So to graph that, I start at 0, 0. And 0 means I don't go left or right, but I am going to go down to negative 2. And then I'm going to take those 2 points. And when you draw a line, you guys, this is really important. The line needs to go through the entire graph. You can't just stop at those 2 points. You have to go through the entire graph. Okay, so this is what I want you to do. Tonight, you guys, I'm going to finish example 2 for you so you can do your assignment. I don't think I have your assignment due until tomorrow. And tonight, if you go on to